Okay, let's make kombucha. So what you'll need is you'll need some sugar, you'll need some SCOBY with some kombucha from your previous batch, you'll need a cloth and a rubber band. I just have this measuring cup, but you'll need a bowl. You'll need some tea, of course, half a cup, a spoon to stir, your fermenting jar, and then you'll need a quart of warm water. So this is everything that you'll need to make your kombucha. I do have actually 4 tea bags. Okay, the first thing that you do is you'll actually heat your water up, which is what I have done here. So I already have my water heated. And I'm just gonna pour it into my bowl. And I have a little bit more than a quart. So I'm gonna set this to the side. So then the next thing that you do is now you need to measure out half a cup of sugar. I usually use raw cane sugar. I ran out and forgot to get more, so today I'm just using regular cane sugar. So I know it looks like a lot of sugar, but it will be eaten up by your SCOBY. So then after that, you just dissolve. You stir it until all the sugar has dissolved. So now, once the sugar has dissolved, the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put in your tea bags. I just have regular organic green tea, and I actually take the string part off before I put the tea bag into the hot water. That's all I do. I mean, you could post it up on the side if you like. I personally just tear it off. And I do 4 tea bags for a quart, 1 quart of water, and a half a cup of sugar. So now we just let this steep until it gets down to room temperature, because you can't put your SCOBY into hot water. It will kill your SCOBY. So you have to wait until your tea steeps and get down to room temperature, and then we can move on to the next step. Okay, now that my tea has steeped and it is room temperature, what I do is I take my tea bags out, I just squeeze them out. And now I have my fermenting jar. Now I'm going to pour my tea into my jar. Now, this is the reason why I said it looked like it was a lot of sugar, but it's really not. So now I'm going to fill my jar up to right to below the bottom of the neck, right there. And I'm filling it up with this is just plain water. And as you can see, I filled it up right to the bottom of here. And the reason why you fill it right to the bottom is because, remember, you still have to put your SCOBY in and half a cup of kombucha in. So I am going to fish out my newer SCOBY, which is this one. So this is what it actually looks like. I'm gonna put that in. And now I am going to pour my kombucha in. then I still have a SCOBY in here, so that's why I didn't pour all of my kombucha off of this SCOBY, because now I'm going to store this one. And the last thing you do to keep my cloth clean, I do like to just wipe off the rim in case any kombucha splashed up, and I just cover it with my cloth because it has to breathe. That's why you do a cloth. And then I pull my cloth down with a rubber band. Then I will put this over out of the way. I just keep it on my countertop in the corner of my kitchen, and then I let it ferment from 7, sometimes 8, no more than 9 days for me, because I live in the South and it's pretty humid throughout the day. Even with the AC on, it's still pretty humid, so this ferments. Sometimes it can ferment a little bit faster depending on how hot the house is, but I usually let it go for 7 days.
Thanks for
8
watching.
at the most.
If this has helped, don't
But
forget to give it a thumbs up
ready
and
for this
subscribe for more
kombucha
content
next
like
week.
this. Remember, when you plan your minutes, money, and meals, you're not just organizing your day, you're designing your life. Until next time, stay grounded, stay intentional, and keep building your abundant life.